Okay, recording. 3, 2, 1, go. Hi guys, Fluff here from techbeatph.com and I'm joined by...
Alex from the techbeatph.com. What's up?
Yeah, so we just experienced the launch of the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus.
Yeah.
So it's been an evening, now early morning here in the Philippines. So we're here to discuss something about what we saw.
Yeah,
So let's
so-
kick off. This will be part 1, which you're now watching on my
Yeah.
channel. So techbeatph.com, and part 2 will be shown on...
The Technoblast, or if you go on YouTube, it's Alexei Rivera, the Technoblast.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do part 1 with this channel, part 2 in my channel, and we're gonna split the topics. And the topics for a discussion on your channel are
Our design, the
So-
camera, and the S Pen, live focus and everything live.
Yeah,
and
so
also
interesting features.
live messages. And the items that we will be discussing on your channels are...
I like the Samsung decks and all of the specs that you need to know. You know, some of the. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I know. I
We are
try to
nerds.
keep up with the specs and a little bit of the display and some of the things that I noticed about the phone that is different from, let's say, my S10 Plus, for example. So let's start with your stuff.
Yeah, let's start off with the design.
Yeah.
So the design. So the design is a step up, I've seen, from the S10.
So it retains the sort of blocky nature
Yeah.
of the Note, but also it's very sleek and slim.
Yes, actually. And it comes in 2 sizes now. We have
Yeah.
the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus.
Note 10 Plus. The Note 10 Plus is the bigger variant. And I'm holding the, as you can see, let's compare the S10 Plus with the Note 10 Plus here. I'm not holding it properly, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So a little bit bigger, but still very, very nice to the hand,
Yes.
actually. I don't know if it would, what it would feel with the case
Yeah.
on, but without, it's pretty good.
Yeah. But with our Gorilla hands, it fits
Actually,
nicely.
very good. Actually, very
Yeah,
good.
it's very-
I didn't drop it once, but it also sort of would
Yeah.
slide off the table.
So we would recommend that you get the case when
Yeah,
you get the phone because it's
get a
very smooth.
yeah, very smooth.
Yeah,
So,
so-
as most phones are, they're also glass on glass.
Yeah.
So they're very slippery.
Yeah.
And true to most Samsung phones, they look and they have the infinity display, the metal sides, glass back. The camera is placed slightly different now.
Yes, there's as you can see, there's a dot right in the middle.
Yeah.
In the previous one, the S10, it's to the side,
To the side.
and we only have one. We only
Yeah.
have
So
one
my
front-facing
S10
camera.
Plus has a bigger sort of pill-sized punch hole.
Yeah, this one only has one.
But it's in the middle. So it's personal preference.
Yeah, personal preference. I think it looks okay.
It looks okay, but it does remind me of other phones with
The
notches
drop.
in the middle there.
Yeah.
So this was supposedly the differentiating factor of the S10 Plus. Doesn't matter to me, it's still a great phone.
It's still a great phone. The camera's a little bit wide on the front.
Yes. So let's talk about
Camera.
Wait. Tapos na ba tayo sa design?
Not yet. So we're still continuing with the design. Another interesting part of the design that we saw, it has no 3.5mm headphone jack.
Yeah. So that is a new thing, and you notice that the phone is actually much thinner than my S10
Yeah.
Plus, and that's probably the reason why, because they ditched the headphone
Yeah.
jack on my S10 Plus. So
So-
now they don't have to make it as thick as a 3.5mm jack. Then again, some people like that, like me, who have wired headphones at home.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it makes the phone thinner. So that's part of the design, is to make the phone thinner.
Yeah, thinner, sleeker. I think they're moving forward into Bluetooth technology, Bluetooth headset.
Yes,
and all
of course,
that crap.
Galaxy Buds and all that are all
All the
wireless
rage,
Bluetooth. Yeah.
everything. Everybody has buds now.
Yes,
Everybody and their uncle has buds now.
yes.
Uh,
So actually, personally, the design I think is very symmetrical.
Yeah.
I like the symmetricalness of it. The
It's-
power button is moved to the left side,
Yeah.
and there's no. it doesn't
Everything
seem
is
to
on the
be-
left.
Doesn't seem to be a Bixby button. So
No.
people who hate Bixby buttons, there you go.
Yeah. And I think it has more of the industrial look.
Yeah, but still very, very sleek,
Yeah,
very,
very sleek.
attractive, I'd say.
Yeah.
The thing is, the colors are a bit limited
Yeah,
here
we
in the
have like
Philippines.
3.
Aqua blue, and then white and black.
black.
So, not a lot of imagination there, Samsung, unfortunately.
But again, it's just aesthetics.
Yeah, so Samsung has more attractive colors in other countries and also in other models.
Yes.
So here in the flagship line, they are very subdued.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what their executives are preferring for their color profiles.
Okay. Before we proceed from design, let's talk about the S Pen.
Okay, the S Pen. Really nice new S Pen. I don't know if it's bigger or smaller, but it's right size for
Yeah,
me.
it's just the right size.
Yeah.
It has all the buttons that we can mark from the previous
Yeah,
generation.
of course, and all the pressure sensitivity and waterproofing and all that. So the S Pen has new features.
Yes, we'll discuss that in a bit. It
Yeah.
includes the camera, but I think it's a good time that we discuss the camera now.
Yes. So, how many gigapixels do we have?
I think we have like 48 megapixels. I think
Total.
Total.
Let's see, 16 plus 12
Yeah.
plus 12 plus 10.
Yeah, that's
Roughly.
because
Roughly.
the S10 Plus here has 4 cameras at the back, 1 at the front.
Yeah. So the 4 cameras on the S10, the Note 10 Plus, there's an ultra wide at 16 megapixels.
Yeah.
There's a regular wide at 12 megapixels
Yes.
with OIS. The telephoto is 12 megapixels with OIS and a bigger aperture. And then on the Note 10 Plus, they have a time of flight sensor,
Yes.
which the Note 10 does not have.
Yeah.
But the time of flight is used for bokeh effects, other 3D effects. So if you don't need that, you could get the Note 10.
Yeah.
And the front camera are both the same. They're using a 10 megapixel on the punch hole right there, which is relatively wide. It's the same with wide angle as my S10 Plus
Yes.
at the widest.
Yes. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. We can discuss the S Pen and its new functions.
Yeah.
So before the previous generation, you can use this as a remote for selfies,
Yeah.
distance selfies. But in this generation, you can use it for gestures.
But it's much improved.
Yes, very much improved. You can use it for swipe left or swipe right.
Yeah, it actually works really well,
Yeah.
especially the swipe left and swipe right. So if you do this, you can change
Yeah.
modes on your camera just by doing this. And it seems like the range and the detection is really good. So this is not one of your crappy gesture that you try to do and
Yeah.
it doesn't work. The zooming in can be iffy, especially if you use the main camera.
Yeah.
Zooming in is a 0.1 zoom, so it's annoying to keep doing the 0.1 zoom unless you're doing the selfie. The selfie has a
Yeah.
step zoom, so that's better.
So it's only if you rotate clockwise, it's going to zoom in. If you rotate counterclockwise,
You're
it's
doing
going to
it.
zoom out.
This is clockwise. This is
Yeah.
counter.
This is clockwise, zoom in.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise,
Yeah,
zoom
but it's
out.
really helpful. You can swipe up, down for video
Yeah.
and whatnot, and then swipe left and right for choosing your modes, and then double tap to switch from selfie to front,
To front
or
camera.
to rear cam, and it's really cool that you can control this is great for vloggers.
Yes, it's awesome for content creators.
Yes, I wish I had one for my S10 Plus.
Me too. But again, there's also the burst mode.
Yeah, you can press and hold.
Yes,
for the
press
burst.
and hold, burst mode. I took a burst mode shot, 23 pictures.
There you go, it bursting now. So, very good. Maybe set this up as a spy cam and then just burst people.
away. So that's something.
They're not gonna know. I just have a pen right here.
Yeah.
I'm taking photos.
Yeah. So again, the cameras, the interface is much improved compared
Yeah.
to the previous generation.
Right. There's a new feature with the sort of AR
Yeah.
drawing thing. So you draw something on your
Yeah,
face and
you
it'll
can-
follow your face.
Yeah, you can sketch mustache, hair.
Yeah, very
hats.
cool.
It's AR driven. I think AR is the thing for this generation.
Yeah,
And there's a lot more things coming in. I think if we can get this to other phones, it will be really awesome. But
Yeah.
again, now it's for the.
So the question mostly is, in my opinion, is how much better is it versus the Galaxy S10 Plus cameras?
Yeah.
Because the photos we're taking, we can't really show, or they're from engineering sample
Yeah.
units. So we got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yes.
But the photos are pretty good.
Yeah, especially those effects,
Yeah.
black and white effects. We have that on the previous video that we'll be
Yeah,
showing.
yeah.
So it was me, different settings. Again, this is still engineering.
There's a lot of
samples.
features there. Aside from being, great cameras all
Yeah.
around, there's a lot of features here and there that could, slow-mo is still there
Yeah.
and all that. Steady mode, stabilization is all there. So a great camera for content creation.
Yes.
The live
Creative
the
live messages.
The live messages, the live video
Yeah.
background blur is great because
Amazing.
You can sort of make interesting content that way.
You can actually mess around with the sensitivity of the blur in the background and rough edges.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's small things, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's small incremental changes that really makes it matter.
Right.
So now we're going to proceed to the final topic here on our channel, which is live messaging and handwriting recognition. So it's a very nice one. You can just
It's a new feature.
It's a new feature. No matter how bad your handwriting, they claim that
I wrote pretty good,
Yeah.
and it recognized. I didn't write in my worst
Yes.
way. But the thing is, the Note pen is really good.
Yeah.
So I have other devices with pens, and my writing on those devices are terrible
Yeah.
because the pen is a little laggy, the pressure sensitivity is off, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you're writing on this, it's just it's
Smooth.
smooth. Yeah.
So I think it's more of the design of the S Pen and the pressure
True.
sensitivity that makes your writing
True.
better.
I love writing on this pen for
Yeah.
sure.
So again, it is an improved design that makes it matter, and then it can transform your handwriting instantly into digital.
I wrote the quick brown in a little bit slanted like this, and it picked it up.
Yeah, it picked it up, immediately transported it in text that you
Yeah.
can send.
Yeah.
You can just copy that, actually send it immediately through SMS, I think Messenger and all that.
And if you're
messaging.
writing like a long document and you'd rather write it
Yeah.
down, because your ideas would just
Yes.
come in, you can always do that and just turn it into text and then put it in your
Easy.
document later.
Okay.
Very interesting feature. It's like I said, small things.
Yes.
Small things.
Small incremental improvement that
yeah.
makes it good.
So like the live messages, it's a small thing. It's
Yeah.
like a little video message.
Yeah.
It's one of those Christmas cards that
Yes.
go like Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
and then the text goes like this.
Yes.
Yeah, so you could do the same thing. Just
Yeah.
write Merry
Christmas on video.
Yeah, so it's like a 15-second video, and then whatever you write, it traces
Yes.
onto the same thing.
So
Kind
it's
of okay.
It's something new, greeting,
Yeah.
something you can put on Instagram again from content creators.
Yeah, for content creators, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good thing.
So-
these things people will take for granted,
Yeah.
but it's nice to see.
Yeah, it's nice to see Samsung.
Especially something like on Instagram where, something that pops out
Yeah.
like that is very nice.
Absolutely. So this comes to an end to the first part of
Yeah.
our discussion. So again, this is part 1. Now, if you want to watch part 2, you go to Alex's channel, Technoclast, or Alexei Technoclast,
Yeah.
and we'll discuss the further 4 points.
It's linked on the
Description
so
below.
Don't worry about it.
So at
Part
the end
2,
of the
we're
video.
going to talk about the Dex functionality. I like that. The specs all around the phone,
Yeah.
and some of the display things and the choices that they make. Some of my personal comments
Yeah.
about the device. So see you on my channel, and we're signing off on this one.
Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up. If you like the video, also do subscribe and to see more from techbeatph.com.